Okay guys, this pro analysis lesson, we're going to be looking at the Roger Federer backhand volley. And in particular, we're going to pay attention to the preparation and the finish and exactly what happens. So at the rec level, a lot of people struggle with the backhand volley, whether it's they don't have the proper grip to begin with, which is the continental. But what I find more often is they make the mistake in how they prepare. Their racket seems to go back and through, so it's kind of changing. If this was an arrow, it'd be up and then it's down, and it's not really consistently like this. Another unique thing is I've always been telling people that the proper preparation for a backhand volley is towards your left ear. So it's towards this ear. It goes up and tucks in. So that is important because if you go just back and flops over, this is going to require a lot of timing and you're probably going to be off along the way. So this would be bad, this would be bad, this would be bad. Bam, that may be perfect, and then bad, 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 bad. Okay, so that's one thing we're going to look at. You're also going to see that with Roger, the finish is very definite. It's here and it doesn't go wrapping around. The other cool thing is that depending on the power that he wants to impart on the ball, it might be simply here and there, or if he has more time and he wants to do more of a snap volley, he'll tuck it even further, almost behind his head. So we're going to look at 3 backhand volleys. You'll see some slight variations and some similarities. Let's go ahead and look at the footage of Roger on his backhand volley. We're going to watch Roger Federer hit a backhand volley 3 times here. And the preparation, where it goes towards the ear, is important. I think a lot of people do not understand, especially rec players and juniors, the technique that happens on the backhand volley takeaway. So you notice he starts with his racket with the left hand cradling the racket up there. A lot of juniors have it way down there. So that's one thing. That'll ensure he keeps the racket tip up. But if we keep going forward, you notice that it goes up and towards the ear. You can see it real clearly tucking in kind of behind the ear. You can see the shadow of the racket is right here in the shoulder. It's not behind him. The racket pretty much stays in front. It's not quite like a ground stroke would be, where there's a lot of rotation. You can see that his shoulders are pretty turned. His hips are less rotated. So we're going to keep watching this. Here comes the point of contact. You'll notice that he's keeping the racket strings open, slightly towards the sky. He's leading with this bottom edge, if you want to think of it this way. He's leading with this edge. He's going to make contact. He still has this edge in front, and when he's done, he still has that edge in front. You can see the finish is right there. It doesn't go any further. It doesn't wrap around the body. I did this on another video, but a lot of juniors will finish over there. So let's get rid of these marks and watch one more in slow motion. And this one, he actually has a little more time, so his wind-up is a little bigger, which means it goes more behind his head. So I'm going to pause it here to the ear, and now it tucks even more behind the head compared to the previous ones. But the point is, it's not going back. It's going kind of up behind him. But the racket face stays pretty much at the same angle the entire time until it makes contact, and in most cases even before. Alright, so that's the proper takeaway on a backhand volley.